Sweet delay.
Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge, but don't look down, just keep your head or you'll be finished. Open up the limit. Past the point of no return. You've reached the top, but still you gotta learn how to keep it.
All right, everyone. So I decided to work in sub-assemblies here, starting with step number 1. And we're going to go and paint as we move along. So you can see we have our little engine assemblies here. Anything in orange is something I've put together. This is kind of how I do my thing. We have color callouts, of course. Yellow is just highlighting part numbers, and orange is highlighting stuff that like I said, that I've put together. So I put these two halves together, and we haven't put that one on yet. That's off on the side over here. And so you can see that that's going to go together. But first, this is going to be aluminum, some other aluminum parts. We have some semi-gloss black parts that we got to get together here. And I think what we're going to do is just get ready and primer these up, check for any flaws, and then move into paint. And I haven't decided if I want to use an acrylic, metal colors, or if I'm going to maybe do some Tamiya or AK. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out though. I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So we made some progress. I figured I'd stop and do some filming here real quick, just to kind of give an update since the first part. What we've got is we got a lot of bits and primer, and I used the Mr. Surfacer 1200, both spray can and airbrush, just depending on which piece it was. And time elapsed. So I did one piece, I would sand it down, get it ready, and maybe I would spray that real quick or something, or did many pieces in the airbrush. It just kind of depends. But we've got some things separated. I'm kind of doing step-by-step-ish, but not really. But I did want to get all the engine pieces done first. So what we got is our engine block in an aluminum. This is an AK Extreme Metals. This is the matte aluminum. I thought that would look pretty nice. Now I did it over the AK black base, super shiny base. And we did multiple different pieces for the engine and other places that were calling for kind of a flat aluminum. I thought I had a Tamiya flat aluminum. I was going to do it all in Tamiya paints, kind of like make it fun, Tamiya kit, Tamiya paints, but I didn't have flat aluminum. So we're just doing all these in the AK. Now, then we did, this one's going to be tricky. This is the pan, or kind of a cover, that goes on the other side of this engine block where this blue tack is. And that's in chrome. And on camera, you cannot see the difference. But it's okay. And I used that Fusion Firm chrome. I don't know how well that's going to hold up. I really, really don't. It's pretty fragile, and I hear once I put a clear on it, it might just go gray. But this part has to be taped off too. That's the other part. I got to tape this off and put this into an aluminum right here. So that needs to be done. And then, not sticking to one sort of brand or anything, I did the brakes, the disc brakes, and I did not drill them out. I asked John if he was going to drill them out. because I was like, oh, please say no. Please say no. I don't want. And he's like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, all right, perfect. I'm not drilling mine out either then. But if you wanted to be, you know, the Uber detailer, you could drill out all the holes and all the slots. I actually have slot brakes on my car, but we did these in the Vallejo chrome. That's in acrylic chrome, and it's not very chromy, and that's okay. It actually looks kind of like the flat aluminum, honestly, but that's okay. The Vallejo metallics are really, really, really good. As I move more towards acrylics lately, the chrome's not, as you can see. That was the first time using the chrome actually. So, but all the other ones are really, really good and have a pretty decent metalness to them. Not as good as your Alclads or your AK Extreme metals, but it's because of the metal flakes and the solvents. It's just not going to happen. Then we used and again, you just can't see it in this light, but it is a little darker. The chain's a little darker. That is a magnesium. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is a magnesium in the middle. And then around here is the Kaleido black zinc or something of that nature. And I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. It looks okay. I'll probably hit it with a black wash for the chain to make it a little bit darker, but at least now it's got that metal sheen to it. So that's pretty good. I like that. There you go. Now you can see the little bit of the color difference there. And then we have some satin blacks we still have to do. You guys can see here my scratch pad, and we got to figure out the frame. The frame I'm going to be doing the same as body color. That's not technically so on the real thing. It should be like a gunmetal or an aluminum, and then the body color, whatever you want to put it. But I'm going to do it the same color because I'm operating off this reference. Not going to be the exact same because I actually have an idea for these wheels too. Mainly because I'm lazy and I don't want two different metal tones on here because it's really difficult for me to mask that. I know others that can, and this just got sprayed, so that is drying. But that is going to be a metal, but it's going to be a one color metal, and so that should be fun. Once that dries, we'll hit that with a metal. It will be an acrylic metal. I'll give you that, and that's all I'm going to give you. I did switch colors. Originally, I was going to do an AK 3rd Gen acrylic color that I wanted. And I thought it was going to look really nice. I painted up some spoons with a gray primer, black primer, and then a gray primer with mica silver over it. And then put my AK paint that I was hoping for over all three. And all three just did not come out to the way I quite envisioned it. So I dug in the boxes that I put up in storage, which is just the closet, and pulled out some automotive paints. And I think one of the automotive paints that I have that I used a long time ago on a Corvette. If you want to see that, you can go back in the archive. But I used it a long time ago on a Corvette, and I think it's going to look good. So I was just testing it right before this video. Anyways, that's all I've got for right now. This is a general update. More to come. Go over to John's channel. Check him out. Mighty JJK. Links below in the description. Phenomenal builder, as I've mentioned before. He showed his process in his last video, which was extremely helpful. That was awesome. So thank you, John, for that. Really detailed process, and it's pretty cool. That's all I have for now. So until next time, everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Take care.
Push it to the